Niggas be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departing, relocating. Save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words she said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, and you know it's him. Better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. This right here, I could not planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in.
The Bucks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here we go. And it's the Suns to start out. Booker outside. Back to Bol. Durant in the corner. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Pass to Lopez. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Booker outside. Dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5". And can get to the rim with ease.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. It's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
And the dunk by Bol.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
From deep, Prince. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And it's the Suns' ball. pass to Richards. Booker with no one around. Knocks down the 3-ball. Booker's got 5.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And Lillard gets double teamed. And that one's good by Lopez.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Durant does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. To the wing right side. Here's Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Now here's Booker. He's got 7. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Porter with it. Guarded now by Durant. And that one's good by Porter.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Durant. It's hauled in by Trent.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
That gives them the lead. Porter's got his second bucket.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
And the Suns miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bucks lead by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
18.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
The Suns trailing. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And here's Phoenix. Durant with it. Now Green defending. Outside for Beal. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Giannis will bring it up with the Milwaukee Bucks. Kept alive. Portis. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker in the post. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. The Bucks trail. Here's Lillard. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
So it's the Bucks now. Pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
KD with the bucket. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Inside, here's Lopez. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Lopez has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks. Here's the Suns with the ball. Booker outside. Puts up a 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Durant sends it back. They retain possession. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
In for the Bucks.
On the inbound. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Richards. Durant wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Back to Richards. Booker, right side. Booker going to work inside.
Making room for himself. Booker using the pick and roll to great effect.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Lets it go from 11. And he overshot that one, missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Booker. And a dunk by Booker.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Left side, O'Neal. Outside, Beal. Outside for Durant. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bucks on top. They lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Milwaukee in the lead. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. On offense, here are the Bucks. They lead by 1. On the wing, Porter. Down low. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Trent with it. Now Beal defending.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Porter with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Ball sends it back. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. For Phoenix, they've yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Here's Sims, and he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Over in the corner, Green. Back to Trent. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. It's rebounded by O'Neal. So it's Phoenix now. For the lead, Booker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one. Slamming it down with authority.
Here's Booker. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Basket good. KD's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Bucks making a switch here. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Several teams changing it up here. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Takes it off the glass.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Suns moving the ball around. Now here's Beal. Pass to Richards. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Here's Lillard.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Richards. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here's KD for 3. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Ball sends it back.
Substitution on the court.
Shot from the inbound. And Ball pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Kicks it out to Booker. Book it! Devin for 3.
And you can't let Booker get airspace from corner spots because you're just asking to get burned.
Here's Portis. Over to the wing. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 11. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game. So
50.
well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
All right, everybody. It's time to make some noise for your Breaker dance crew.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. KD's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. And Porter, here we go. Up and in on the layup.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Driving inside. And Bull wide open. He shoots. And the three off target. Bucks leading by 3. Trent with it. Guarded now by Durant. Trent, right side. Here's Sims. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Durant. Fires the 3. And stolen by Portis. A floater. And counted. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns' core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Milwaukee leading by 3. Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis. Lopez with the bucket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Durant down low. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. Outside for Beal. The second chance effort. Durant. Giannis with some nice D. Stolen by O'Neal. And Durant gets it to go.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Here's Lillard. Got a hand on it. Here's Booker. Ooh, Booker glides in to finish the break.
Nice finish in the open floor. Booker loves leaking out and attacking.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Into the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Taurean Prince. And it's tied up with that one.
This is who you want at the line. And Booker gets himself there a lot.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
And Phoenix has possession. To the middle. Here's Richards. And he jams it with authority.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Lopez right side. Here's Giannis. Back to Lopez. Looking to end the run. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. That's 10 points for Brook Lopez.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
Kicks it out to Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
It's deflected. Durant feeling it out of him. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots. And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This is what Beal is capable of, delivering a bucket anytime you need it.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Over Bull. Off the inbound, no good. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 15-6 run.
There is no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
Here's Lopez. Here's Trent. Rebound by the Suns. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Second team foul.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And here's KD for 3. Traps in the tray.
And it's just competing. And, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
Durant nails both of them.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
There's Beal with the 3. Gets it to fall. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Richard Jefferson, great.
Styles incomplete on the beat, you know. Ride around with 100 on with Forgiato on. On his head, put a water on and know the soccer fiend. Me and cash changer, hold him in. Don't mislead her. I can get it a lot of time. Had a chance, I wouldn't do nothing different. I just keep around and scold me back for business. Watch what you say, you know the streets listen. I threw my own rocks at the pen. I roll it on me, that's the presidential. Ain't hard to people know you artificial. Can't keep around and scold me back for business. One by the cheese, man. Wanna feature me, man. In my phone like I know, man. Saying Tigo, we gon' pay your fee, man. You know I can't do this for free, man. Understood. Got a bag on you, I could do it. Otherwise, music on the truest. On my dolo, made it happen. No excuses. Feeling knowledge up my noggin, not confused. Woo. Living legend, don't confuse it. Woo. Got that work and then I moved it. Woo. Put that to the music. Woo. OG business. Yeah, I got it, buddy. They wanna take it from me, but I'm right around with 100 on. Giada on me. Want his head, put a water on me, know the soccer fiend. Me and cash changer holding me. Take don't mislead her. I can get it a lot cheaper. Had a chance, I wouldn't do nothing different. Keep around and score me back for business. Watch what you say, you know the streets listen. I threw my own rocks at the pen. I hold it on me, that's the reservation.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Booker. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
Conley with it, now guarded by Booker. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Richards.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Pass to Richards. Back to Beal. Here's Richards. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now here's Edwards to the paint. Gobert. It's deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. And KD throws it down.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Three-pointer, Randle. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Edwards, that's good.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Here's Richards. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And Phoenix making a change here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, we've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Good on the three-point shot.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Durant's shot is good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Some shooters will get tunnel vision, but Beal with a nice unselfish play there.
Has to Gobert. Plumlee with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Beal.
Yeah, matters not. Half court or in transition, Bradley Beal always a threat.
And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Durant gets it to go.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Booker, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Here's Booker. Pass to Plumlee. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Right side, Conley. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Suns shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points.
The Suns, 25.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Back to Randall. Got it. Good job in the low post. Randall's got 7.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Pass to Richards. Back to Durant. Suns moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Now Richards. With 3. Booker. Gobert pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Here's Booker. Here's Richards. Goes up again. Pass to Booker. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. Trailing by 5. Randall is doubled. And here's Edwards from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Left side, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim. Sometimes that means up and over at Bradley Beal.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Pass to Richards. On the wing, Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Beal. Takes it out to Booker. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 5. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. KD looking around. Oh, Kevin Durant, thunderous slam.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Gobert, the screen. Down low. Outside for Randall. Inside. No good. Some solid defense there from KD. Pass to Booker. Right side, O'Neal. To the inside. Richards. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 9-point Phoenix lead. Greg, you know this. Good coaches.
Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Beal in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Edwards drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Here's Booker over Randall. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling this number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Phoenix leading by 6. And Richards has it in the corner. Here's Durant. Looking for Richards and gets it there. Outside, KD. Rebound, Minnesota. .35 seconds left to play here in the half. Edwards with it. Outguarded by Booker. Good. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Here's Richards. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. To DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. Booker in the post. 9 points in the game so far. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 4. From Target Center, back in a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Reed throws it down.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Goal, that's good.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Pass to Ingles. Beyond the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jones looking for an opening. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Off target with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Ingles. He nails it, and we're tied up. Ingles has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Suns have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Timberwolves trail. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Durant uses his size and close.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
Pass to Gobert. Randall from outside. The rebound by Richards. It's a close game here in Minnesota. Ooh, the double clutch. And it's good on the way up. Richards got 8.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Agile drive by Edwards.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Here's Richards. Back to Beal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Durant. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
To the left side wing. Goal inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richards. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. 10 points for him.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. They've leaned on him for offense. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so here's Phoenix to the right side. Booker outside. Back to Bowl. Gobert with the block. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bowl. So it's the Timberwolves now. Gobert in the corner. Pass to Edwards. Picked by Randall. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Julius Randle making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
Durant going to work inside.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Randall from outside. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula. The great one, Kevin Durant.
Three-pointer, Randall. Sinks the triple. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Here's Durant. Back to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The Timberwolves making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
And Richards has it in the corner. To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. McDaniels with the ball, guarded now by Durant. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Booker going to work inside.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
Back to Edwards. Gobert the screen. And Gobert throws it down.
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
Booker with no one around. Again, the miss by Booker.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
He gets it in there.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Mr. Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Over in the corner, Randall. To the middle. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Shoots it up. And he nails that one right through the net.
Kevin Durant plays with great pace. He never allows the defense to speed him up. Just a pretty pull-up jumper.
Can you plug me in?
It's a road game for the Grizzlies, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. And there's the bucket from Tatum. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And a wide open look for Bane. And the three off target. Wells with the steal. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. Memphis moving it around. Morant with a wide open look. The good-looking shot from the wing.
That play is Morant's ball-handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
6 on the shot clock. The three from Tatum. For the three. Edey with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Tatum. It's deflected. Tries to save it. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Tatum, that's good.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Tatum. To the inside. Out to Porzingis. On the wing, Brown. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holiday. Over to the left wing. Here's Porzingis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Akidi picks one up.
And check out Porzingis being sly with the pump fake there. Pulling his man in close.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Celtics leading by 4. Left side, Brown. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The end of the drought. And that one's good. Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Teams changing it up here. So it's Boston now. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Tatum gets the bucket.
When you need to create a shot late in the clock, just get it to Tatum.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Morant. He has 7 from deep. And a shot by Wells, no good. Celtics leading by 4. Outside, Horford. Misses the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And stolen by Horford. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Down low. Puff. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Holiday, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holiday's got 5 points so far. Now here's Morant for three. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left.
It's rice and gravy down here, man. Everything is rice and gravy. No, not gravy, gravy. Cause yo, down here, you either going to Rice Street or you going to Grady. Word. Drop top, I'm behind the wheel. No, for real. Count $100 bill. No, for real. On my ops, they just wanna chill. No, for real. If we get caught, we don't squeal. No, for real. Every time I drop a tape, it come with a golden seal. Other acting fake. No, I'm so for real. Other fake, but I'ma let it go for real. Super slave. Quality moccasins, we rock. Day I went shopping. Daxon when the tape dropping. It ain't hard to tell you they ain't popping. Overweight, weight watching. Pull the play fake option. I'ma play the whole game like it ain't no rules. Wide awake. YSL bow shoes. It's a mystery, but ain't no clues. Ain't for free. That's why I charge whatever I so choose. Hey, I'm the only you. Yo, I be master speaking. Left your eardrums bleeding, son. North be so high, yo, Cleveland. We always get even. Throw you in the till you quit breathing. When you quit dreaming, you gon' have to catch me in demons. I be moving like Shadow Stevens. Underground warlords, we battle demons. Send at your Adam's apple region. That's how I leave.
Trees from the block. Monomarine Marine yachts, fingerprint screen lock. Know these buckets, I've seen a lot. Blind on frequent spots. The strip gets bled until the bleeding stops. My catalog grind me like Janelle Ave Travelers. I'm on the beach like Hasselhoff, they're trying to mash the sauce. Sip in Manhattan Loft. While I write my notes in the captain's log. Courtside, court shit, I need my name up on the Forbes. Before it's just another on the Porta Porsches. Endorsements, you was on the strip and got for corner store trips. I need more trips, I'm talking quarter mils. Bags full of foreign bills. Shorty bumping Laura Hill. All my dogs sick, more than ill. These old heads like Patrick Peterson, they on the corner still.
Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me, when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep, the pain ain't stopped. Pain ain't. Lamar Jackson got a pocket. Weird, cause you used to play like Kaepernick. You got to pass it.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And Grant, having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Count the basket.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. That's tipped. Neesmith with it. And it's Dort picking him up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now the Pacers on the move. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Tossing around that 250 lbs Turner, going right through the contact.
Pass to Dort. The rebound by Neesmith. Indiana on offense. 4-point game. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line, for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. One shot.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Over to the wing. Siakam in the post. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Here's Halliburton. He takes it in. There's Nesmith with the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Nice use of strength by Dort. He runs into the inside contact, but pushes right through it.
Outside for Halliburton. And here's Siakam for 3. He can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Williams from long range. Counted from distance. And that ties it up.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Here's Halliburton. And again, unable to change momentum here. Halliburton with the steal. Outside Nesmith. Nembhard outside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Halliburton. Inside. Here's Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got his second basket of the game. Pass to Holmgren. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Pass to Williams. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's Caruso penetrating. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers leading by 4. To the inside. Turner. Williams grabs the board. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. The offensive rebound. Toppin outside. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Stolen by Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Halliburton outside. Nembhard outside. And here's Toppin from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so it's Indiana with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Now, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
It's wide right, hits off the rim. Pacers leading by 6. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Oh, and Turner with a block. They recover it. Hartenstein slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Dort's shot is good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Halliburton right side. Out to the right wing. Nembhard outside. From downtown. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Holmgren. He's covered by Siakam. Back to Williams. Holmgren with it. Fires the three. The rebound by Turner. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Basket's good. And it's now only a 1-point Indiana lead.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Here's Halliburton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Good on the second one. Well, Clark... As we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north. in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Mathurin with a steal. Pass to Halliburton. Down low. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Nesmith. From the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Holmgren. Easy two for Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Halliburton outside. Top and right side. Nesmith on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Williams with it. Picked up by Mathurin. The game now all tied up.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Halliburton outside. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And Bryant pulls it down. Now Halliburton. Outside Nesmith. Here's Mathurin. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Indiana ahead. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Oklahoma City trailing. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Up top, Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes. Williams has got 8.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Here's Halliburton. Up and in on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Here's Nembhard. Wide open. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He has 7.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Dort with it. Halliburton picks him up. Williams on the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Dort for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Siakam with it. On the wing, Nembhard. Siakam outside. Right side, Nesmith. To the middle. Here's Turner. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 4. Williams from long range. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Goes up on the baseline.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Substitution on the court.
Oklahoma City on D. Trailing by 4. Here's Nesmith. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Nesmith's got 9. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Pacers leading by 6. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Changing it up here. Here's Caruso. He's scoreless. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana leading by 6. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good from Mathurin. Thunder trail by 8. Stolen by Bryant. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Siakam. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Back to Wiggins. Mathurin with a steal. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Bryant. Back to Siakam. Over Wiggins. Not enough on that one as it misses. From deep, Mitchell. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Rejected by Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. To the paint. Can they get it? Outside for Mitchell. Wallace outside. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Caruso with the bucket. Stolen by Wiggins. The three from Mitchell. No good that time. Up in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defense is for. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And the Pacers with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Playing through contact. Love how hard-working Halliburton is.
Here's Caruso. And Turner with the block. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up to the Indiana Pacers. They've got a 9-point lead. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Sends it home from three-point land. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are. Feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Nesmith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Halliburton on the wing. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you've got to defend him closely at all times.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to win the run. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Siakam, that's good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Hartenstein, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Turner. Plenty of space. No good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drains the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. Halliburton outside. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That one no good. Thunder trailed by 15.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pacers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Halliburton.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Checking in for the Pacers.
Here's Halliburton.
Obi Toppin.
Toppin outside. Back to Halliburton. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The 3 from Holmgren. Indiana with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Nembhard, no good. So it's Oklahoma City now. 15-point game. The Thunder with another miss.
Oklahoma City foul. Lugan Dort. 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots. Obi Toppin.
That one's no good. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating.
Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. To the middle. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Porter. And finished off by Porter.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Now Jokic after the missed three from Evan Mobley.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Good work there as it goes.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Jokic a screen. Here's Murray. And it's good for two.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Garland. The kick out to Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Jokic. For three, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
On the wing, Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. It's a three-point game. Denver passing it around. And a wide-open look for Porter. No good on the three. And here are the Cavaliers. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke to David Adelman, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite three-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all five guys communicating and working together defensively. Big challenge, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
That is back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now, here's Mobley. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And it's Mitchell missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Left side, Gordon. On the wing, Gordon. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Cavaliers substitution. Number 12.
Here's Jokic. Still yet to score. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 9. And
12.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Mitchell wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 7 points. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Porter. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Murray. He's got 9. Here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Denver leading by 7. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Mobley outside. Hunter on the wing. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Allen left side. Mitchell outside. Back to Allen. No good from outside. Denver leading by 7. They get a hand on it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The drive by Mitchell. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And Garland has it in the corner. Off target from outside. Here's Brown. He's got 5. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Damn, you done, Playboy? Birdman head ass. You done, nigga? Over with.
Fires the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Nigga, leave the game, Bird. Get into that. Leave the thing. You not ready. You not ready. Oh, that nigga. What you need to do is call Wayne and tell his ass that album was trash. I ain't even listen to all of it. Call that nigga and tell that nigga, yeah, that should have been a mixtape. That should have been no ceilings for, nigga. Don't nobody know what you trying to do. What a growth at, nigga. Tell that nigga he too old to be saying that shit he's saying now. Go ahead and call him. Nigga, that Playboy? What he said you talking about on your music we hearing? Cause I ain't hearing that. Niggas are talking about catching bodies, catching hats. We don't know what Wayne talking about, bro. And he can't even say that because he know how he been living. So, yeah, man, go ahead and call your man, put your man together with a fire album. So he could bring Cortez back. All the other niggas, gutter, we need all that back. Because, we don't know what Wayne is. He did better dropping the Rock album. At least we could have got some laughs out that shit. Like this shit, like, you want us to take that shit serious? Ain't no way.
Cavaliers substitution. Number 13, Tristan Thompson.
Denver leading by 5.
That's an 8-second.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Cavaliers ball.
Yeah, I'm about to roll up on your old ass because you're not ready.
43 seconds left now here in the second. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
I really ain't ready, but I'm a real nigga. I'm gonna check it in.
41 seconds left to play.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, get it to him, nigga. Nigga, give him the ball. Lay up. Yeah,
that drops and it comes off
an
assist
I'm doing
from
this with one
Garland.
hand. Hold on, let me see this.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring, close in the paint.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Now I gotta do it to him. Goddamn bird, man, nigga. It don't matter who it is, nigga. You know he's still a legend. Your old ass a legend, nigga, but gotta do it to you. Gotta do it to you.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
Do it to you.
Garland with it.
Oh.
And it's Gordon picking him up.
Oh, I got that little nigga. Oh, look at that little. Oh, yeah.
Outside
Got that
Garland.
nigga. Oh, you hear the crowd. Oh. Hey, he gonna do it.
Shot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 16 seconds left for the first half.
Watch out.
And no
Watch out.
need
All right,
to
let's go,
rush
nigga.
this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Yeah, size downstairs. Yeah. Give it to him. Shoot that bitch up. Oh, opposite touchdown.
So far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets on top. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
Yeah. Energy boost. Let's go.
Now Westbrook.
Slide. Yeah, we watching that Westbrook. Give me that shit, nigga.
With the block.
What wrong with that nigga, man?
Mitchell outside.
Hit that bitch. We sending them. We about to get hot. We sending them. Yeah, baby, we sending them. Yeah, you know how this go.
And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets.
Yellow boy, you know how this get down, how we go. Let me get that.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple doubles, and playoff points.
Let's go. Pass. Still, I'm in. Slide. Hands, nigga, hands. Hands, boy, we there, hands. Good deep.
Playing the low block, and that one's good.
Jordan very efficient in the
Watch out,
paint
nigga.
because of his length.
You know what you want.
Close to the bucket.
Watch out.
He's hard to deal with.
Watch out, Mobley in the cut. Yeah, take your time. Light him up.
And another 3 for Cleveland.
Light him up.
It's important that you have big men who
you watching that white boy. You know I'm watching that white boy. I know he can shoot.
This guy can really stretch the floor.
Nice crossover to get
Westbrook
that one.
Get on my nerves, nigga.
Such a creative player.
Let's
Westbrook
go.
doesn't mind getting a little fancy with it and trying to carve out some room for himself there.
Watch out. Yeah, nigga. You better bring your ass out here. Yeah, do it to him, Garland. Make the nigga respect it.
Pass to Mitchell.
Man, look at all this space we got an opportunity to just grill y'all niggas. Wide open again. Somebody open. Knock that bitch down. Oh, that's a good shot.
And you could tell he thought that
that's a good shot.
Yeah,
we're gonna try. We ain't scared.
Russ is at his best when he's playing downhill.
Yeah.
To the middle, attacking the cup.
Right there, boy. Yeah, you better make that layup. Let's go.
And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Get that steal, Garland.
Just focusing on the
task shit.
at hand.
Don't, nigga. Yeah, nigga, scratch your head. That's all you can do,
Westbrook
nigga.
will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my
Let's get a better player. Yeah, let's get him in. Subs.
And so
Niggas
Garland
tired.
will bring it up for the Cavaliers. A kick out to Mobley.
Oh, my goodness. What you doing, Mowgli? Oh, yeah, you thought Westbrook. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Got him with the layup. Filet. Best I disrespected Garland, nigga.
And how about the soft touch by
Get up there with him.
With the nice floater.
Oh, bro, you just gonna let him do that? Come on. Let's go.
Really good work
Watch
there
out.
on the
Yeah.
offensive glass.
To the lane. Oh, you want to. And one.
Off with the layup.
Oh, bro, we need to rebound.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was not.
That was tough, but we back on it. Let's go. We back.
That is the
back in the
perfect
mix.
fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Mitchell outside.
Let's get it.
Gets it to go from beyond.
Let's go.
Mitchell's got 16 points.
Patient with it. Man, we got to stop this nigga from just going to the lane. Man, this shit crazy.
Discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Hunter on the wing.
2 minutes.
Foul. Yo.
Coming up, and they call the shooting
Who that was coming? Seen it coming.
Athletic forward with a personal.
Let's go. We need that.
Hunter has also
That's one.
proven he can come
Let's go.
up
We need
big
another
in
one.
big moments.
Oh, we need to take you out, Mitchell. You tired. We're gonna bring in Mitchell. What we got? Screws. Let's go. We need that one too.
And both
Let's go.
free throws good for
Let's
Hunter.
go.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
All right, let's go. Good foul. Good foul, white boy. Good foul. Yeah,
That
good
is
foul.
his first foul of the game.
Let's go.
Third quarter action. And
We
just
there.
under 3.5
Slide
minutes
hands,
gone.
yup. Slide. Yeah, slide hands. Block that shit.
Fouled on the
Damn.
shot. Picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
When you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
All right. Blazing much, but okay.
It's Strus on the wing. Cleveland moving it around. Hunter with it. 8 points for him. Mobley outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. Back to Strus. Here's Jerome.
Let's get it.
Six
Let's go.
three-pointer.
Jerome, let's go.
Could
Yeah.
have been much better defense. I mean, you can't
Yeah.
give this guy
Yeah.
any room to operate.
Denver in the lead. Here's Westbrook.
Good defense. Get the
Got him with the
rebound.
bump,
Finally.
but
Stop that
couldn't
shit. That bullshit, boy. Let's go. Let's go, Jerome. Let go, white boy. What?
46
White boy.
seconds
Let go, white boy.
left for the third.
White boy, move.
The screen from Thompson.
Oh, yo.
Here's Jerome.
Mobley open. Yo. Do it, some white boy. Let's go. Oh, you want to do that shit. Oh, you can steal though. Let go, white boy. Foul. Foul.
Timing that time had to be perfect, and it sure was for Westbrook.
I think foul the shit out of me, man. Let's go.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the third
Oh,
quarter.
yeah, Strus open.
Pass to Strus.
Man,
That doesn't go in. And a
Strus,
chance,
what
though,
you
to
doing,
take the lead.
Get that back.
Here's
Yes.
Westbrook. Here's John
Yeah, we
Shaw.
take that. Good defense.
Rebound.
Rebound. Don't talk about niggas. Yeah, pass the ball, nigga. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Strus with it. This
Knock
one
it down,
for three.
Strus.
Drills the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Oh, yeah.
And not even 3/4 out of the way.
Yeah.
So many lead changes.
Yeah.
These guys are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Yeah. We've been consistent with these
We've
wins,
reached the
man.
fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game.
Let's bring the game back in. Let's bring the game back in. Come on. And let Strus hang around. If Strus hit that big shot, we're going to let Strus hang around for a minute.
And so here's Cleveland.
Yeah, what's up? You know light skin? What's up,
And
light skin?
here
You know
is
what's
Harden.
up? Light skin, what's up? Yo, light skin, what's up? Yo, you know how I get down? You know how I get down? You better respect me, light skin. Got him. Man, why you didn't go for the layup? Thank you, Alan. He don't jump.
We're
Man.
looking it over.
That nigga say discipline
6 on
that
the shot
defense,
clock.
boy. Let's go. And 1.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nigga don't jump though.
It's gonna
Start
be
shooting
on
on that
the
nigga.
board.
Pull up in his face.
And
You want to watch that
You
nigga?
want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree
Come on,
with
nigga,
you more.
relax.
I mean, that's the message they were
Knock that one
sending
out.
with that foul.
There we go.
Nothing easy inside.
Let's go. Back on D. Yeah, we there. Nigga, pass it in. Nigga, I'm on it. Pass it to him.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the
Pressure.
5-second violation.
Let's go. This big time right here, baby. We have 3s. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, you know you don't want the ISO, man. You know you don't want this match. You know you don't want this matchup. You better help him. Somebody better help him. Oh, see, look. Told you don't want this matchup.
With the teardrop.
I told you.
Mitchell floats
I
it
told
up
you.
and in.
Told you to get that man some help.
We know Mitchell can fill it up
up,
in a
light skin?
hurry, which is what
What's up, light
makes
skin?
him so much fun to
Give me
watch.
that.
Pass to
shit.
Brown.
Oh, shit.
That's in there.
Hey, these other niggas open, nigga. What y'all doing?
Cutting into that deficit now.
Watch out, light skin.
Well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A
There
stop
it is.
here
Mobley
would be
with
huge.
the up fake. That nigga don't jump. Now we need to start putting them bitches. I told you shoot it. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Mobley inside.
Oh, nigga.
And Mobley throws
Respect
it down.
me. Head ass.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've
Nigga,
got
Mobley
to
said
put
respect
up
me,
a little
nigga.
more resistance.
Back on D, back on D
than
slide.
Come
He
on
there.
now, look.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Enjoy the fireworks.
Yeah.
Nothing better
Thank
than
you.
good
Who you
offense.
think you is? You think you? You think you?
The wide
Me?
open
Get that
look here
bitch.
for Garland.
Scoop. Oh, never
No
mind.
good on the triple.
Give me that.
And they had some botched coverage.
Yeah, he's supposed to make that.
Turned into no coverage.
Murray left side. Inside.
Yes.
Here's Gordon.
Give me that
And
shit.
Denied. He sends it right off the glass. The Cavaliers leading by 4.
Mobley.
Pass to Mobley.
Oh, yeah. Again. Get it back.
Back to Garland.
Pass it to Mitch.
Mitchell
Knock it
outside.
down. Get it back to
No
Mobley.
good with the
Foul that nigga. Foul that nigga. Good foul. Yeah. Good foul. Good foul.
And the foul called
Good
on
foul,
Donovan
nigga. Good
Mitchell.
foul.
That'll be his
Yeah,
second
good
foul
foul,
of the
nigga.
game.
Slide. Slide still. Give me that. Get it.
And
Let's
stolen
go.
by Mobley.
Let's go, boy.
And just a loss of concentration there.
Foul.
And they're gonna pay for the
Yeah.
overtime.
Yeah, clearly an unforced
That
mistake.
pressure,
there. You gotta
boy.
keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Knock it down.
A chance
Bitch.
to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown.
Keep missing goddamn
for
free
the
throws,
Cavaliers.
nigga.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think.
This
when it
nigga
comes
just missed
to
both
sharing
of
the
them.
basketball. You know, getting guys involved
Get that steal.
on the plays and
And
creating
as a
offensive
transition.
opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
That's crazy. Bro, missed both of them free throws, bro. That's crazy as shit. Don't you
Jokic
foul
draws the double. And there's the call on Evan Mobley.
Point at yourself and shit.
That's his first foul.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Yeah, we there.
Now,
We there,
here's
nigga.
Jokic.
Yeah. Black man strength, nigga. Yeah, I'm on them.
That shot was affected by Allen, no doubt about it.
Pass it,
His
nigga.
length at
Fuck up.
6'11", very active.
Watch out.
Solid
Watch
defensively.
out.
Mobley outside. Screws in the corner.
Step back.
Mitchell looking it over. Kicks it out to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland moving it around. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Off
Damn,
target
that
from
was
the
bad.
baseline.
I was trying to get to Mitchell, but it was
The
there.
Nuggets trailed by 3. Porter in the corner. Now Jokic to the paint. Here's Gordon.
Oh, man, I
Brings it up
blocked
off the
that shit.
glass.
I was on it.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Over Jokic.
Let's go. Over Jokic, yeah.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him.
Told you they
That's
gonna
why
respect
he
him.
has the trust of his teammates.
Out of bounds. Cleveland
Out of
takes
bounds.
possession.
That pressure.
Huge turnover there, and at a
That
bad
pressure.
time, too. You have to value every possession.
Over
All right, let's go.
3.5 minutes through the final
Minute and
quarter
28
now.
left. Oh, yeah, go past him. Mobley
Pass
open.
to Allen.
Mobley open, nigga.
Here's Mobley.
Oh, that's a dagger. You gotta make that, man.
Nuggets trail.
That would have been crucial. Oh, get on that white boy. You can shoot. Woo. We'll get that up. That's cool. That's cool.
And it's Gordon finishing it
That's
off.
cool. We'll get that.
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the three
Man,
off
that was a
target.
clean shot. Still.
And they're in position to take the lead.
And
Oh,
how big
no.
would a bucket be
Hell no.
at this
Yeah, you
stage
do
of the
better.
game?
We on that shit. We know that nigga like to shoot, especially in this type of situation. But we on that nigga. Yup, on that shit. Oh, that
Pass to
defense.
Murray. Pocket
So like Steve, you know what it is. Give me that.
to take the lead.
I knew you were gonna make that. He wasn't confident enough.
Hard
Let me get
to
that.
figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No
Cause he ain't
defender
confident enough.
inside
Nigga ain't like that, like that. Oh yeah, Mowgli to the lane, man. Make him respect you.
And one. Is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Ooga booga, nigga.
You can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the
ball.
Nobody else was taking that shot.
That's some value sauce for you, baby. Let me get that.
Making
Let me get
this
that.
now a 2-possession game.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I'm trying to end you, nigga, to get you up out of here. Vanish your ass. Get it. Hands, bitch. You better not. Yeah. Oh!
And he is
that nigga just dunked on your bitch ass. You supposed to be paying attention. Nigga, up your ass. G, pass it. Let's go. Mowgli, do it to him. Yeah, nigga, right back at you, nigga. Yeah. Get the steal.
In their approach, even
steal it,
with
nigga.
The game firmly in hand.
And you know, until that final buzzer sounds, you gotta treat every possession like it's crucial.
That's cool.
And
we ain't tripping off of that.
Passes so
there it is, Screws. Knock it out. Make it respect it. Nigga, we out here. It's a fish fry, baby. Let go hands.
Lets it go with a 3. Off the mark.
GG, we gone. GG.
Winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our